Greetings. I am an anti-sin advocate. These videos are not edited. They are AI assisted and read from script. Today's subject is 2025 New Year's resolution. As our resolution for the new year, let us come together under the banner of the anti-sin resolution. Let's make 2025 the greatest resolution we have ever seen in history of people striving to eliminate sin from our lives, our families' lives, from our communities, and our nation. At this time in our lives, let us resolve to give God control over our lives and not give control to others who have not our best interest in their mind and heart. This 2025 resolution to submit ourselves to God is not only a resolution for the new year, it is also a revolution for righteousness, a resolution for 2025, and a revolution that we all will be better off when we accept God's sin-free way of life for the new year, 2025. Our anti-sin 2025 resolution for a collective commitment for anti-sin behavior is both profound and transformative. It calls for a revolution of righteousness, a sweeping change that begins with each individual and ripples outward to families, communities, and our nation. Here's our expansion on this powerful idea for the new year, 2025. The resolution for a sin-free life. As we step into 2025, let us recognize that eliminating sin is not just a personal endeavor, but a collective mission that requires unity, resolve, and faith. By submitting our lives to God's control, we are choosing a path of divine order, peace, and fulfillment. This resolution challenges us to abandon outside influences who care nothing for our welfare, or placing our hope in those who lack concern for our best interests, embracing instead the wisdom and protection of God through our obedience and submission. A revolution of righteousness. A revolution of righteousness. This anti-resolution is more than a decision. It is a revolution, a complete turning away from the destructive pattern of sin and turning towards the transformative power of righteousness. It is a call to action for all people, regardless of background, faith, or nationality, to join hands under the banner of living in harmony with God's lawful will. Together, we can break free from the chains of hate, jealousy, envy, and other sinful desires that have divided us for far too long. This new year, holds promise if only we resolve to obey God and keep our promise. Impact on our lives, families, communities, and nation. In our lives, by committing ourselves to a sin-free existence, we achieve clarity of mind, purity of heart, and strength of a sin-free character. This personal transformation empowers us all to face life's challenges with faith and confidence in the new year. Faith and confidence in the new year. In our families, When individuals live free from sin, our families benefit from greater love, harmony, and understanding. Families become stronger and more unified, serving as sanctuaries of peace and joy in the new year. In our communities are built upon the foundation of mutual respect, care, cooperation, and collaboration. Collaboration when people commit to eliminating sin. By upholding righteousness, we foster environments where everyone helps one another to thrive. Everyone helps one another to thrive in the new year. In our nation, a nation led by people who prioritize righteousness over greed, justice over corruption, and love over division, is a nation poised for greatness. This resolution, when embraced collectively, has the power to ignite a movement that reshapes the course of history, starting in the new year 2025. 2025, a year of submission to God. To submit ourselves to God is to align our lives with God's divine lawful will. It means accepting God's guidance, trusting in God's knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, living according to God's commandments. This submission is not an act of weakness, but an act of strength, a conscious choice to live in trust, truth, and righteousness. Let 2025 be the year we submit to God, obey God, and practice God's divine commandments, the foundation for love, peace, and happiness in the new year. Reclaiming our identity as being created in God's image. Encourage one another to stay steadfast in the pursuit of a sin-free life. Serve as examples of what it means to live with integrity, honesty, and love. This is invitation to all. This is an invitation to all. This resolution is universal, transcending boundaries of religion and culture. It invites every individual to examine our life and make the conscious choice and effort to submit to God's guidance. It is not about forcing change upon others, but inspiring change through our own behavior and commitment to righteousness. In 2025, let us make history by coming together under the banner of the Anti-Sin Resolution. Let us resolve to live lives that honor God, uplift one another, and transform the world. This is not just a resolution, it is a revolution of righteousness, a legacy of light for generations to come. To deny God is to deny our own selves and deny generations in the new years to come. Peace. Please tune in to part 2 of 2025, Sin-Free Resolution.